Right now, decision Georgia, just hours after a top elections official blasted the president for, quote, inspiring people to commit potential acts of violence. The Secretary of State stepped before the cameras once again this morning with another update. Amid this political storm, there's a recount. The presidential election still going on. The deadline for Georgia's counties to finish is just about 8 hours away. Joe Ripley live at the state capitol with an update on how the recount is going, how many counties are done, and a new concern from the Secretary of State.
So 110 counties have completed their recount so far. The Secretary of State's office does expect the other 49 counties, including the largest, Fulton County, to meet tonight's 11:59 deadline. We want to note that there have been no substantial changes reported in the results of these recounts. We did see a noticeably calmer Gabriel Sterling this morning during a press conference by the Secretary of State's office after yesterday he called out President Trump. The Georgia voting systems manager accused Trump's team of using language promoting violent threats against government officials and elections workers as the Trump campaign continues to question election results. Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger said Sterling spoke the truth and had his full support. The Secretary of State noted Attorney General William Barr's comments that there was no evidence of fraud that would change the outcome of the presidential election here in Georgia. Senators Kelly Loeffler and David Perdue also responded with statements condemning threats, but continued to question the integrity of the election. President Trump responded with another unsubstantiated claim that Georgia's election was rigged. The Secretary of State urged fellow Georgia Republicans this morning to shift their focus now and look ahead to the January runoffs.
I believe that January 5th is where people should be expending their energy. We need to look ahead.
The Secretary of State said he received mailers to his home sent by the New Georgia Project. They were addressed to his son, Brenton, who died 2 years ago. We have reached out to the New Georgia Project for comment, but have not yet heard back. As far as the January runoff, we learned today that close to 984,000 requests have been made for absentee ballot applications. Of course, the dates on those, December 7th, to register for the runoffs. December 14th starts early voting.
All right, Joe. Thank you. And now to an update on the runoff election. Former Atlanta City Councilman Kwanzaa Hall will represent Georgia's 5th district for the remainder of the late Congressman John Lewis's term. That's about a month. Hall defeating former Morehouse College president Robert Franklin. The next congressional term begins on January 3rd, and that's when former state senator Nikema Williams will be sworn in for a full 2-year term. And filling Williams' old state Senate seat in District 39 will be community advocate Sonia Halpern. She defeated Linda Pritchett in the Democratic runoff.